Aloha mai kako. Colleagues, guests, as we wind down the 2019 session, to my colleagues and staff, I wanted to say it's been an honor and a pleasure working with you. As each of us, we are doing our best in trying to malama ya Hawaii. You know, I enjoy these moments of contemplation, and there's been one that's just been going through my head for the last couple weeks, and it was when Senator Baker presented her quote from Queen Liliuokalani. So I'd like to repeat that. It really bears repeating to help us, give us our bearings and who we are and why we are here and what we're doing. She said, and wherever the native Hawaiian went, he said aloha, in meeting or in parting. Aloha was a recognition of life in another. If there was life, there was mana, goodness and wisdom. And if there was goodness and wisdom, there was a God quality. One had to recognize the God of life in another before saying aloha, but this was easy. Life was everywhere, in the trees, the flowers, the ocean, the fish, the birds, the pili grass, the rainbow, the rock. In all the world was life, was God, was aloha. Aloha in its gaiety, joy, happiness, abundance. Because of aloha, one gave without thought of return. Because of aloha, one had mana. Aloha had its own mana. It never left the giver, but flowed freely and continuously between giver and receiver. Aloha could not be thoughtlessly or indiscriminately spoken, for it carried its own power. No Hawaiian could greet another with aloha unless he felt it in his own heart. If he felt anger or hate in his heart, he had to cleanse himself before he said aloha. And so I read that again to remind us, as I mentioned, but the part about life was everywhere in the trees and the flowers, the ocean, the fish, the birds. We always think about aloha towards each other as human beings. But we should also be thinking about our natural environment. You know, Hawaii has set the standard, the lead, taken the lead in many areas. Just a few examples. In 2011, we banned shark fins. 2016, we passed a law protecting elephants from the brutal ivory trade and 16 other species. In 2018, last year, we passed a ban on sunscreens with oxybenzone and octinoxate to protect our coral reefs. So let us continue to do the work that we do in protecting this island paradise that we live in. Aloha and mahalo.